3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls.
I might just have that. I haven't used sweet flour in a while.
Okay, go and get ready. You too, Amber. I'll be
Sweet
waiting
flour.
here.
There's some pigeons on that bridge. Hey fam, my name is Franklin and welcome to ColdCoalTV.
I'll be there.
Whenever you need me? Okay. Last time on Genshin Impact, we struggled against this level 62 hypostasis, and we were like level 40, and we got smacked a few times. A couple characters died. I had to revive them and stuff. And today we're going to continue our little questline people's missions, and we can unlock 3. So we're going to do 1. Jean! See, I say Jean instead of Jean. Caught myself doing it. Spin 1 story key, of course. Of course, darling. Master's Day Off. I'll talk to Sarah about her problem. Sarah from the Good Hunter restaurant appears to have a request for the Knights of Favonius. Okay. I see you, fam.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you? Oh, it's you!
Not even there yet.
Over here.
Okay.
It's Sarah from the Good Hunter.
Yes. What's good, Sarah?
Oh, finally, I caught you.
Is something wrong, Sarah?
I have something I'd like the Knights of Favonius to do for me, and I want you to pass on my request to the acting Grand Master.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's Jean you were really hoping to see.
Not us.
You are close with her.
I mean, we're like peas in a pod. We've met. I'm her loyal slave. I mean, happily so, though.
Really? It must be a good feeling knowing Jean's got your back.
Right?
Anyway,
She's a
what
real
was it
one.
you wanted us to tell Jean?
Oh, yes. I must apologize for being unable to visit the Knights in person, but the restaurant has been so busy lately.
Understandable.
Unfortunately, it's right in this busy season that the route between here and Springvale, which is used for the delivery of our ingredients, seems to have been occupied by the Hilichurls.
Okay.
The problem is that the suppliers in Springvale say that deliveries have nothing to do with them. They're just responsible for selling us the ingredients.
So, your staff goes and get the ingredients after making the sale. As they're the people who made the sale to you, the people you gave your money to, don't do delivery. Don't do delivery, they do DiGiorno. They do pickup, okay. Or carry out, or whatever. You want the Knights to clear the road, so you want someone to teach those hunters a lesson. Clear the road.
That would be great. Please, ask Master Jean to send a party to clear out the Hilichurls from the road to Springvale.
Sure.
Help at last. With Jean on the case, this will be solved in no time. Thank you.
Let's split up, cake.
Seems like everyone really trusts Jean.
And it's daytime again. You see that? I like that. And she disappeared.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Charles the bartender said he's been having some trouble too. Why don't you stop by and see him on the way?
On the way? Sweetie, the bar is further away.
Fine. In for a penny, in for a pound is the Paimon way. But this is really stretching the definition of
Great.
on the way in
My glasses
opinion.
fell off my face. Like, that's not on the way. That's like the opposite way off. The opposite way. That's what happens when you start reading titles and talking at the same time. Why is he electrocuted?
Kiddo? A fruit juice store?
Excuse?
How rude, especially since we're here to help.
Thank you, Paimon.
Help? Oh, yes. You're the acting Grandmaster's new hotshot helper, aren't you?
That's one way of putting it, but
Great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then. It's time to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt is pretty steep.
Do you really need to get Jean involved with this stuff, like this? And yet the don't want to read some so very rich. Let's throw this shade right
That's
quick.
mostly down to Master D-Luke's successful business model.
Ooh.
why are the accounts with Jean? Does she do bookkeeping now too?
Acting Grandmaster Jean personally goes over all the accounts.
Oh.
After all, The wine industry is Mondstadt's main source of income. Jean takes great pains to make sure no detail is overlooked.
Paimon never knew that. Jean's job is even harder than it seems.
The acting Grandmaster's hard work indeed makes our lives a whole lot easier. We're certainly very lucky, but to put it bluntly, we just take it for granted that that's the norm now.
Y'all need an accountant. Y'all need different people for different responsibilities. Like this, she's basically like kind of like one of the figureheads. I don't know who'd be like the church's figurehead, like who's the cathedral pope or whatever, but like she's like the nice harmonious figurehead. Why is she going over y'all taxes?
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much pressure you put Jean under?
Yes, Paimon, tell that truth.
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed. I suppose I should give her one on the house next time she's here.
Or, you know, all that money y'all making, hire an accountant.
Although, I doubt the acting Grandmaster even has the time to spare for that.
Girl.
Sounds like a poor excuse to deny Jean a free drink.
Tell it, Paimon. Tell it.
Come on, let's go and see Jean.
Ah. Why? Why? I'm curious.
Take a seat. We have a few specials today.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey,
Nothing.
you two.
Okay, Margaret, what you want?
Margaret? What are you doing here?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it?
You mean the one I just lit on fire? You mean Diona? We don't know who Diona is yet. Like, not story-wise.
No, not her. I imagine Diona's probably still in the tavern. I mean, little Princey. Prince was just home, now he's gone.
Did you seriously think Diona was a house cat?
Baby.
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
I guess we have to have a look. I guess we can have a look for your cat.
Nah, you're always such a big softie. But aren't we in the middle of something? Sarah and Charles need our help urgently too. Let's go and see Jean first.
Okay.
You're on the way to see Jean? What a coincidence.
Margaret, sweetie.
Paimon thought you were looking for a cat.
Right. Get your priorities in check.
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my cat.
Oh, so this is the Powerpuff Girls episode where like the mayor wanted like wanted the girls to like open up a pickle jar, but like the roles are reversed. Everyone's going after Jean. I'm just like, sweetie, y'all need to learn how to do things for yourself.
Seriously? You want Jean to help look for your cat?
Like, bitch, she is running a whole country probably.
What's wrong with that?
We have more important things to do.
Jean's a really nice person.
Understandable. I feel like this is a classic case of good people finish last.
Please mention it to Jean for me. I'll treat you to a brew at Cat's Tail later.
Treat me. Y'all need to treat Jean like a fucking queen and not a slave. Taking her kindness for granted.
Unbelievable. Guess the case of Prince the Missing Cat is now added to the agenda for our meeting with Jean.
We'll let the cat starve. It'll find its way home. It's probably one I lit on fire. I ain't mean to. I'm sorry. But there ain't no buts. I'm sorry. It happened. I was trying to light the human on fire. I was aiming at the human, but the doll was like, nah, get this cat out the way. Or I guess it doesn't matter right now. We're not your date, sweetie. What is about to turn into?
Acting Grandmaster?
It's like, no thank you.
Oh, Master Jean?
Hey, Jean. Jean? Behold, the Deadline Knight herself.
Oh, it's our honorary knight. Sorry, I must have been daydreaming.
Mm.
How can I assist?
Actually, it's not us who need your help. It's a bunch of other people.
I see. Well, thank you for your service to the people of Mondstadt.
So she's sick. She's a martyr. She's sick, and they still expect her to do shit. Now, I'm sure if they knew she was sick, not feeling well, they wouldn't ask, but they shouldn't ask for these trivial tasks. It's like asking the chief of police to do all these things that is not in their job description. Like, why are you asking somebody else to do your taxes?
I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and I will make arrangements
You need to rest, sweetie.
accordingly.
Great! We didn't miss out on anyone's commissions, did we? Sarah's Hilly Churls, Charles' tax return, Margaret's cat. Seems that's everything. We'll be on our way then, Jean.
Damn. Jean?
Jean, are you okay?
Thank you. I was like, what happened to the second Jean? But that was the third Jean. You're on bed rest, young lady. Something's wrong with Jean, and you bring her to the cathedral in search of assistance. Oh, Barbara gonna be pissed. She gonna be pissed. Like, what I told you about helping these people. You can't be blessing everybody. That's God's job. It ain't your job. There are other people in this world that can help somebody. She's literally the doctor.
Is it serious?
It's just burnout from work stress. She'll be fine after a good old rest.
A good old rest.
Thanks for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering on otherwise.
It's not a surprise, though. She does have a lot to get through every day.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself too hard while overlooking her own needs. This isn't the first time something like this has happened.
They really toned Barbara down. Like, she was like very excitable before. They might have tweaked her twice. Because before she kind of did like a complete 180, and now she's like more thoughtful instead of like dreary. She really has it tough, doesn't she, poor Jean? Seems like you really care about Jean. I mean, they're...
Oh, you think so? I mean, she's the acting Grand Master.
They're
and
siblings,
all.
right?
We can't have her collapsing all the time now, can we? So you know, it's not like this is a personal thing. It's just out of love for concern for the greater good. Yes, that's it.
I'm confused about who knows who and why they know each other.
What's up with Barbara?
Oh, we're on a first name basis with Barbara. Okay.
Anyway, you're an honorary knight, aren't you? While the master is down, the knights should share her burden, no?
True.
That's a very good point, but shouldn't one of the fully qualified knights do that?
Also true.
Jean has so much to do. An extra pair of hands can't hurt. You should go and check in at the headquarters.
Ooh,
Jean will be fine with just me here.
dope.
Paimon feels like she's trying to get rid of us.
Same.
Why is that?
Say, did you say something? Bitch.
Leave me to it. Come on, let's go.
I really hope they're siblings. And this isn't like a creepy, like, doctor-patient situation. Hold up. Hers all light blue and stuff. Mine's all dark and decrepit. Like, what's good? Why mine all dreary? I thought she copied me. That would have been dope. Porthos.
Oh, it's Kaya.
What's good, Kaya? I forgot you was here.
I've been waiting for you.
I'm like, Kaya and Lisa couldn't help out.
I have been informed about Jean falling ill. On behalf of all of the Knights of Favonius, allow me to express my sincere gratitude for your assistance.
I want them all on their knees thanking me. You ain't gotta represent all them.
So courteous and polite. This isn't the Kaya Paimon knows.
Tell it, Paimon.
Well, the circumstances warrant it. This is the acting Grand Master herself we're talking about. Now, in addition to that thank you message, there was one other thing.
Is this the part where you give us our reward? Oh!
I must say I like your style. But before we can discuss a reward, there are some things I hope you can assist the knights with.
Can we do those 3 missions for her?
Things like helping to fill in for Jean.
Right. Although the commissions you reported to Jean have already been handed off to someone else,
Oh, okay. It's already been done.
I am concerned that they will not be handled with due care without Jean's personal touch.
Oh, understandable, but...
So I am hoping that you can help out where you see fit. I will feel much more at ease knowing that the honorary knight is personally overseeing these cases.
Sure.
You can flatter us all you want, but answer me this. Why don't you do it?
Thank you, Paimon.
Oh, I have far more important matters to attend to.
Oh.
There are so many things to prepare.
Oh, we're taking care of Jean today.
Fine then. So it's Sarah, Charles, and Margaret's stuff you want us to help with, right?
Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See,
I'm not gonna get all the entire line. Like, see you later. I just get C. Oh, he disappeared. Amber! What's good, girl?
Got it. I'll set off right away.
Oh, so Amber was tasked with doing this mission.
Amber, are you here to help out with Jean's commission?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I was just getting ready. Who better than an outrider to mop up some hilly trails on the delivery route?
Yes.
Oh,
Come through. Oh,
Sarah, what are you still stressing about? I'm an outrider, and I won't disappoint.
you misunderstand me. I don't doubt your abilities. I'm just overwhelmed at the number of orders piling up in front of me. Another bizarre order came in just now. It's like they're hosting a banquet or something.
oh. Oh, they're preparing it like a special little thing for Jean, maybe. Is there anything we can help with? I can help with the cooking. Ooh. Ooh.
Really? You don't mind
Ooh.
helping?
Yes.
That
Come
would be
through.
wonderful. You really are the good hunter's guardian angel.
Yeah, well, those hilly trails are going to be a handful, too.
Well, why don't you take this order? Start by getting the ingredients.
Are you sure he can be trusted? It might end up tasting a bit funky.
Excuse me? Paimon!
We're well past the point of aiming for perfection. This is now a fight to save the good hunter's business.
Funky. Girl, sit down.
A fight?
Who feeds you on a regular?
For this dish, we need 3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls.
I might just have that. I haven't used sweet flour in a while.
Okay, go and get ready. You too, Amber. I'll be
3
waiting
fowls.
here.
There's some pigeons on that bridge.
Oh, yes, right.
That was Paimon. That was Paimon's voice. And that wasn't words either. Collect 3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls each.
Is the steak.
So I gotta do it separately? Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Yep, that's everything. Now, order number 7 is for 1 sweet madame.
Exactly.
And so begins the story of us becoming basic kitchen hands.
Yes.
You did say you'd help Good Hunter out. Be sure to serve it while it's hot.
I'll try.
Any news on that sweet madame?
I only got the one, honey. High quality, too.
1 sweet madame received.
Yeah.
This smells absolutely divine. This is nothing less than what I would expect from a head chef, never mind a sous chef.
You're welcome.
Since you cook so well, you might as well take this sticky honey roast next.
Sticky honey roast? Paimon's sure she's heard Amber and Kaya mention this one before.
That's right, a mainstay of the Good Hunter menu. It's my pride and joy.
What are these dubs?
The
What are these
Knights order
subs?
it almost every time they come here for a gathering. Let me teach you the recipe for a sticky honey roast.
Please do.
Wait, didn't you say it's your pride and joy? You're going to teach us how to make it? Just like that?
Not like we're gonna open a business.
With your cooking skills, I don't think you will be doing a disservice to the Good Hunter brand.
Oh girl, she put a lot of trust
As soon
into
as
me.
that sticky honey roast is ready, please bring it here.
Okay, honey. Ooh, that looks delicious. I'm starving now. Oh, we got just enough carrots. Okay, honey. Stamina depleted by climbing and sprinting. Ooh, give me one of these. Okay, it's fine. We got this. Yeah, first try.
I'm still waiting on one sticky honey.
It's fine, honey. I got it. I got it. It's divine, child.
This is... wow!
You're
Did
welcome.
you really cook this?
You're welcome.
This is quite simply astonishing.
You hear that,
You were
Paimon?
born to be a head chef.
Thank you.
Are we
I know.
released from kitchen duty now?
Yes, thanks ever so much for your help. Amber should be able to take care of everything else. If
Dope.
you ever get tired of being an adventurer, there'll be a job waiting for you at Good Hunter if you want it.
Hey, connections. What we doing next? We're looking at everybody in the Favonias. I like this mission because when Jean is down, like everybody else come up. Okay, Lisa.
I'm going.
Who's gonna be Margaret's thing
Lisa.
then?
Are you here about the tax return?
I mean, she is the librarian. She knows books,
Oh,
papers.
hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean, I thought I might lend a hand with some of her more literary duties.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, if we're no longer needed here, we'll be on our way.
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering.
Please, allow me, ma'am. I just took a rather important order. But unfortunately, we've run completely dry, and the delivery from the winery is behind schedule.
Okay.
If it's not too much trouble, could you go and do something about this logistical nuisance?
What's so urgent about this order?
It came in at the last minute. Literally just a few seconds ago.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
It better be on the house, boo boo. It better be on the house.
I'm positive that next time my boss, Master D-Luke, is here, he'll pick up the tab for you.
That's
about
not on the
right.
house, but okay. I mean, he owns it, I guess. So yeah. Tell it, Paimon. I don't want any alcohol. Like, can I get some juice, maybe? I'll take a milk. I'll take a whole glass of milk. Oh, that's what. Okay, okay, that's Venti. I'm a teleport. I'm a teleport. I'm trying to avoid that one for now. A transport balloon? Yikes. So we're defending this time? Hey, Ernst.
So this is where Charles's delivery disappeared to.
Have you come to rescue me? I've been waiting long enough.
Okay.
In all the time I've been working at the winery, this is the first time I've been robbed by hilly churros.
And it's nighttime.
If you'd taken any longer, I don't know what I would have done.
Eating the delivery, of course.
Fear not. My friend here is a hilly churl exterminator extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Just as well. Then please escort this transporter to the end of the road. And be careful with it. Just beating up the hilly churls is not the aim here. You'd better make sure the goods stay intact because I certainly don't have the Mora to replace them. I'll be waiting up ahead.
Okay. Shit.
Oz, reveal.
We ain't got no time for this. They're under leveled.
Go back, get them. By royal decree. Let's dance. Steady as stone.
Leave the balloon alone. I know I gotta break the construct, but I'm glad it's not timed. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. If I get frozen, it's over. No! You got it, baby girl. You got it.
By royal decree, midnight phantasmagoria. I summon thee.
Break these.
Race you at the frying pan into the fire.
Break these. Break these. Break these.
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
Break it. I'm glad this thing is bulky as hell. Fuck you, bro.
I must leave no stone at the frying pan.
Trying to get rid of him, so I think he's the problem. Damn.
Go back, get them.
Are you fucking kidding me? Let's go down like a good little monster. Yep, he was the problem. I'll be in serious trouble to kill all those guys. I know I gotta fight probably 2 more people like that. Oh, oh, do we make it?
Thank you, my friend. I thought I was in deep trouble this time. It's a good thing you showed up. I'll put in a good word for you with the gentleman at the winery.
This was a lot of work. This is more work than the mission Amber has to do. That's disorienting. Like the water is hitting the ground, but like the animation is still there. Hey Margaret. Hey Venti.
So, yours is the cat that went missing.
Oh, he knows all the cats in this town.
Venti, have you come to help?
Ooh.
Me here to help you? Why, on the contrary, it is I who needs the helping.
Okay, Venti.
But Paimon just saw you talking to Margaret about Prince.
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who thieved my spare astral iron strings.
Oh.
Though it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ethos of Mondstadt is alive and well in creatures great and small, still, it's a bit audacious.
Prince is a mischievous little rascal, all right.
Spoken like a parent who chooses to spoil said rascal. Ooh.
Indeed. Just like Barbados.
Ooh.
Yes, quite. Now, let's see about getting ourselves an audience with His Little Highness Prince Rascal of Mondstadt.
Prince Rascal of Mondstadt, okay.
I have a performance tonight, and without my spare strings, I shall have to disappoint
They're
my
doing
audience.
all this for Jean, or just for the event in general? 'Cause there is an event in the first part of Clay's mission.
What would a kitty cat want with lyre strings anyway?
Everyone knows cats go crazy for a ball of string.
But it's like a musical metallic string that can hurt. Never mind. What? I can't even hear her pitch.
These lyre strings are made of astral iron, which contains animo energy. That makes them extremely durable, so I normally just roll them up in a ball to make them easier to carry.
Ew.
That's a trick of the trade from a traveling bard.
The strings contain animo energy?
That cat is flying around Mondstadt right now.
That'll help us. It's time for you to use your
Yes.
elemental sight again.
I don't know why this excites me so much, but I love using
I'm sure
like
there
elemental
must be
sight.
some elemental footprints or something.
I need a passive that allows me to walk around with just with elemental sight just always on, like
Thank you
Spider-Man.
all. Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace. It's a black cat you're looking for. Oh, take this fish. It's Little Prince's favorite food. Maybe it'll help you find him.
Dope. I need food. Kitty cat. Yeah. Kitty cat.
Hey, look! Over there! It looks just like the cat Margaret was describing.
Don't you run from me, kitty cat. Kitty
So
cat.
It must be Prince, right?
What was that?
Wow, Prince has very keen senses. It didn't take much to scare him off.
Yeah, I just walked up to the
See
cat.
if you can approach him crouching from behind. That way your footsteps will be quieter.
I'm patient. I'm right behind him. While he's crouching, right?
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
He wasn't even...
Drat! He's run off again. But where is he going? Paimon wonders if...
Yep, he's back home. Badass kitty cat.
Nice
Are your
and
ass
spicy.
too? Yep.
Prince! Oh, good boy! That's my prince.
Ooh.
I knew you'd come home to me.
After all that searching...
Oh, Princey, how could you leave me like that?
Looks like those two need some time to themselves.
Look at you. Did Prince take you on a bit of a wild goose chase then?
What about his
Cheer up.
animal
Even if
thingies?
you didn't catch him, he's back here thanks to you. Oh, and he still has the astral iron strings with him.
Okay, good to
I
know.
dare say that a private performance played using these very same strings would not be an excessive way to show my gratitude.
Ooh, can I have some strings?
What?
Apologies. At this distance, my cat allergy seems to be rearing its head.
Oh, now Paimon gets why you didn't go looking for your strings by yourself?
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be
How can you have
going now.
allergies though? Your wind is like that kind of stuff gets all up in your face anyway.
Think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean.
Maybe that's why he's like all
Being alive
dusty.
for Jean really is hard work. Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit.
But hey,
Let
Barbara,
the show begin.
Barbara, Babaka.
Hi, Barbara. We're back.
It's like shoot.
Welcome back.
Ooh,
You must be exhausted.
I kind of like this mood better. Like she's always like this calm, collected thing, except for the things that she's very passionate about, which is strange considering that she's into music. But hey, I relate. How is Jean doing? I'm sure you must be exhausted too. Ooh.
Oh, it's nothing. Looking after patients is all in a day's work for me.
Jean has regained consciousness and should be back to her normal self soon enough.
That's great news! Let's go and see her!
But she just left the cathedral. I tried to tell her she needs more rest, but she wouldn't listen. She tried to act like she was fine and kept saying she wanted to get some fresh air. I bet you she's gone to Lady Vanessa's place again.
Where?
Oh, that huge tree at Windrise? That place is dedicated to Mondstadt's hero, Vanessa. Jean goes there whenever she feels lost and confused deep down inside.
Barbara, that's some pretty personal
Okay.
stuff.
Psychology.
How do you know so much about Jean's innermost thoughts?
Jean, mentioned it to me, you know, before she left. That's what I'm worried about too. But I still have work to do here.
Don't worry, we'll take over nursing duty for now.
Great. That puts my mind at rest. May the Animo Archon protect you. And Jean.
The little turn away I did from her, it's like giving her the side eye. Oh, okay. didn't even need to get close. Okay.
Lady Vanessa, I hope your watch over Mondstadt remains unclouded. I do not know if I, or the rest of the world, as you had hoped for, have become stronger. Huh?
Hi, Jean. Are you feeling better now?
Oh.
Much better. I was not expecting you to come here. Thank you for your concern.
Are you sure? We saw you beneath the tree just now, leaning on your sword. It looked like you were struggling. Are you sure you aren't pushing yourself too hard?
You can always rely on other knights. You can always rely on us. It's fine. I'm gonna say other knights because sometimes I'm in a different country.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Hearing that boosts my spirits.
I'll say that again with like enthusiasm.
But I must find a way to cope with minor setbacks like this on my own. Otherwise, how can I be the protector that Mondstadt needs me to be? The protector that Vanessa was.
You truly revere Vanessa, huh?
I do. Vanessa was the first Grandmaster, a kind yet formidable
Was
woman.
she Dendro?
I have always hoped to follow in her footsteps. As the Lion-Tooth Knight, she courageously overthrew the oppressive ruling aristocracy of her time.
Lion Fang?
Then she founded the Knights of Favonius and became known as the Dandelion Knight,
Ooh.
spreading grace and compassion throughout the land.
Dandelion Knight? Isn't that your title?
Ooh.
Actually, all of the Knights of Favonius Masters throughout the ages have inherited the title of Dandelion Knight or Lion-Tooth Knight.
Lion Tooth, Lion Fang. I'm confused.
Oh, that makes sense now. You too want to be as gentle as the Dandelion Knight, and yet as fierce as the Lion-Tooth Knight.
Oh my goodness.
I know it sounds like a
Like,
huge
it's a
honor
name, so that's
inheriting
important.
both these titles from Vanessa,
But Fang and Tooth are two different words.
but I see it more as a huge responsibility. After all, it is a lot to live up to.
I could get used to Jean. I'm like, Jean, the Lion Fang Knight. Actually, that's why I like sushi better. I haven't seen her do much, so I'm like, I don't want her to be a wallflower. I want her to strike.
Paimon thinks so too.
Huh?
Jean?
Who's there?
Caught red-handed.
What's with the fire ones?
Finally, an opportunity comes to get rid of the master in a moment of weakness. And then you two show up and ruin
Do I get to play as Jean?
How did they know about Jean's condition? Choosing this moment to strike is a low blow, even for this lot.
As long as my name is the Dandelion Knight,
I swear I shall not be defeated by such despicable means.
So get on my level.
Since this opportunity has slipped away, I shall now be
Yeah.
Stop!
Don't we get the full line?
After him.
Jean, you're still recovering.
We should go back and rest. He could be luring Jean into a trap.
No, I must go after him.
Jean, you can't keep doing this to yourself. Why can't you trust us to handle it?
I do trust you, but to let an enemy get away like this would be a major dereliction of duty.
Fine, but at least let us go with you.
Thank you for your understanding. I will graciously accept your help.
Take the face, Jean. Teleport. Viewpoint unlocked. I'm definitely going over time. I'm probably gonna miss out some stuff. But we'll probably pause. If it's like a domain thing again, then we could just pause here and do it next week. Yep, that's what it'd be. Oh, she literally walked through. Okay, so we're gonna stop here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Franklin. This has been ColdCoalTV. Next time we'll finish out Jean's quest and check out some other stuff. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you know when I upload the minute that I do.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Right? Jean is your sister. The vibes, it is the vibes in this episode has been weird between Barbara and Jean. But we ain't going about that right now. What else? Follow me on my social media. All that good. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for being the fuel to my fire. And I'll see you guys in the next video.